The illusion of spiritual progress. You think you're getting closer to Allah. But what if you're only getting closer to yourself? Most people treat spirituality like a career. They measure it. They track it. They compare it. They think, I was here last year. Now I'm higher. Now I'm better. But Ibn Arabi would say, be careful, because the ego can grow inside the idea of progress. Let's reason carefully. If Allah is the necessary being, then Allah is not a destination inside time. Meaning, you do not arrive at Allah the way you arrive at a city. Because Allah is not an object at the end of your journey. Allah is the one who makes the journey possible. Now notice the ego's trick. The ego wants spiritual rank the way it wants worldly rank. It wants to feel advanced. It wants to feel special. It wants to feel chosen. So it turns worship into self-improvement. It turns remembrance into achievement. It turns knowledge into status. And then it starts judging others. Now Ibn Arabi teaches a more unsettling truth. The path is not a straight line. The path is unveiling. Sometimes you rise. Sometimes you fall. Sometimes you feel close. Sometimes you feel empty. But the goal is not a mood. The goal is Tawhid. To see, more and more clearly, that you have no existence by yourself. That you have no purity by yourself. That you have no closeness by yourself. Now the strict conclusion. If you measure progress by how spiritual you feel, you will become arrogant or depressed. Because feelings are contingent. But if you measure progress by how much the ego is shrinking, then even hardship becomes mercy. Even failure becomes guidance. And Ibn Arabi would say, the greatest progress is when the traveler disappears. When you stop saying, I am reaching Allah, and you begin to witness, Allah is drawing me. Because the end of the path is not your greatness. It is your disappearance in the real.